Hey, hi guys. Yeah, so I'm back at the PIL data, and what we did the last video was to make a view of the data. The next step is we're gonna augment the data. So I'm going to make a copy of the view sheet, and now I'm gonna rename this as clean. So the clean sheet will actually read the view sheet, okay, in the same ranges. So it's gonna get the same data, just change the, right? So, right, if I change this to some other worksheet, then you get pound ref, right? So I changed it to view, so it's gonna read the view sheet now. So that way we don't have to touch the view sheet, because in this sheet, the clean sheet, I'm going to insert one row on the top, alternate IR, right? So that shifts the entire on this sheet, right? And then I'm gonna insert one column to the left of A, right? So these are the original columns, which I'm going to just name them manually, okay? So S, I'm gonna call it raw. Actually, I'm just gonna call it S in a string, because, or rather, this is a column and it is the raw data and the header name. Okay, then I'm just going to format it, format the cell, alignment to 90 degrees so that it's not too wide. Then I'm just going to copy. Actually, I'll change the color to blue. All right, I'm going to copy and paste it across all of this. Okay. So it's just to standardize the way. So we know that all these columns are raw. Then, adding a new column, right? These are all unique columns. Now for the rows, they are also all unique rows, but we don't really have an identifier for each row. So I'm trying to see, the row identifier, right, should ideally be a combination of thinking there's a specific month, there's a country, and yeah, so all of these look like they are specific to a continent, country, particular container type, and uh, you know, yeah, there's no real row ID. It's probably like a combination of this. I think to determine how to identify each row at the moment, it would probably be just, it would be a combination of all of these attributes here. One, month, continent, country, container type, full, empty, and movement type. So just to identify each row uniquely, but there are so many of them, right? Okay, but that's not the issue right now. The next thing we want to do is to clean up the month, right, into a date. So I want to create a date value, and for consistency, there is a June here. So in column A, when I'm creating a date, I will just try to create a new date, which is equal to create a date string. So I'm going to put in a 1 dash, which is the first, right, followed by the string, which is June, and I want to put in the year, which is but we don't know which year it is. Let's assume it is, okay, so we don't know what year. Let's assume it is for now 2025. Okay, so just an assumption. Okay, I don't know if it's correct. Right, and then Control Shift 3. No, I don't know if this actually becomes a date type. Yeah. So this looks like, okay, so some questions here we have is for the month, are they all from the same year, right? So in converting the month to date types, are all the months from the same year? Well, which year is it? You know, which year is it? Okay, so that's one thing. Okay, probably next thing to be clarified before I can continue to convert this to a date. All right.